we said in the tank also that we are creating an ecosystem. Ecosystem doesn't mean only one category of product. Ecosystem means you are creating different verticals. Every vertical has some revenue model to it. So even Piyush, you can come in, even Aman, you can come in. But then because of their internal discussion that happened, they decided that, okay, Aman, you go ahead with the creating a brand. So that's how it happened.
So Aman finally offered you a deal.
Yes.
And did Aman's deal actually go through post due diligence? Because we have heard a lot of companies do not get the final funding because of post due diligence process. So how was it for you?
So I think we were lucky. Aman's team was very nice to us. They were coordinating in a very nice way. They were also following up with the documents. We were also in touch with them. But I felt that we were undervalued in the tank. Okay. But when you have a deal, you generally end up saying that it's okay. We accept it. But when we went out and over there, we get about not more than even 15-20 seconds to decide whether you take the deal or you don't take the deal.
Okay, so they don't give you the time to analyze and then negotiate.
Nothing. Okay. So what they do is that they say, okay, this is my final offer. You have 10 seconds to go out. 10 seconds to go out. So you generally see people are going out. They do a they come together and they say, oh, what to do? And then we have to come in. So we have about 15-20 seconds. In 15-20 seconds, what will I decide?
Exactly.
Right? So in 15-20 seconds, we decided, let's take the deal. Because maybe Aman coming on board will create a lot of value for us. So we took the deal. And then after that, the due diligence, we felt that we are undervalued. And I don't think I want to give my equity at a lower stake. And also the participation of Aman and his team will be just for 2%. So it will not be much of his own role in the business. So we waited for the company to go air. Then after the company went on air, we mutually decided that we are not keen in taking the deal ahead.
Got it. Okay. So sir, I had a very general question from a business perspective. I have seen a lot of founders that come on Shark Tank India take the debt part of it at 12% interest. So since your company had good financials, good operating margins, good profit after tax, why would a promoter take debt at 12% when he can get it at 9.5% easily in the markets? So what is the thought process behind it?
So what happens is in the Shark Tank, one of the most important part is if you ask for a specific funding, the sharks have to give you that.
Okay.
Suppose we ask for 1.5 crore for a 1% equity. So the sharks have to give me 1.5 crore. Whether they give me debt or equity is what we decide. So maybe the sharks decided that, okay, we want to give 2%, 80 lakhs. So Aman would be interested in my company, but he wants to have an exposure of only 80 lakhs as a business.
So absolute amount has to be same. Percentages can change.
Percentage can change. And also 80 lakhs is something he will give for sure. 70 lakhs is up to the company whether I want debt or not.
Okay.
But they have to meet the 1.5 crore of requirement of mine.
Got it.
Otherwise, what happens is, see, when you ask for funding, you require funding because your application is that. If I get lower than the fund, there's no point. I'll not be able to reach my business goal. So hence you ask a certain percentage or a certain value.
Okay.
So that's the reason they give you debt, but it's the company promoter that decides.